Nah, I'm not. Man, nobody on this earth. Nah, let go. Now I'm living with a purpose, I ain't perfect. Allah got me, ain't spent too much time in churches. This from the heart, I ain't spent too much time rehearsing. I was really thinking raw before I purchased in person.
What it do, people? It's your boy Jones coming to you guys live, representing that ROD. Back with another one, you know. I'm in my Mikasa right now. I'm not in the podcast studio. I'm actually in my house. Just chilling. Had a beautiful time outside. You know, the streets is getting hot weather-wise. Just been outside, you know, with my daughter playing frisbee. We went to two different parks. You know, we ended the night going to Wingate, then coming home, sitting down, eat. I was a little tired. You know, I was supposed to do this earlier, but, you know, when the weather is nice, especially with all of this quote-unquote COVID nonsense going on, you know, you got to feed your body that natural vitamin D. So, you know, I had to step outside, you know, sip slow, walk slow, do what I do. But, you know, I'm here now. And, you know, they say it's never too late to deliver something great. So, you know, I'm here. And, you know, the thing that I wanted to talk about, hold on, let me pull it up first. Hold on. So I had posted something on my IG, and I got a lot of response from the females. And my post says, real men will only marry submissive women. So feminized women are left with the submissive males. And, you know, within my comments, I stated that a real man needs a real woman. And a lot of y'all don't know what being a real woman is, because Satan has tricked us all. So I had a few sisters, you know, voice their opinion. And one sister says, how can a woman submit to a man, to a real man, when some men don't know what being real is? And I totally agree with her. And, you know, shout out to Island Beauty 85. She know what it is. She know who this is. She know who I am. And she know me before all of this. So I'm gonna give a little breakdown and give you guys a little something to understand. And maybe this could, you know, trigger open doors and create some type of understanding, because at the end of it all, we need to come to some type of an agreement. You understand? Hold on, let me turn on this light. Alright, this is much better. Cool. It's a little bright, sheesh, but I'll take it. But yeah, so we need to have some type of an agreement when it comes to this type of understanding. When these type of quotes and topics are brought up, a lot of times it creates a lot of confusion, and sometimes it creates division if the message is not delivered clearly. So this was the purpose for this video that I'm making right now. And the first thing that individuals must know, being in a relationship, that a relationship is a partnership. Okay? Meaning you whatever you did in your world and whatever I did in my world, we bringing it together to make one world. Okay? But within that partnership, it comes roles that needs to be played. And a lot of roles that needs to be operated by men has been operated by women. Meaning a lot of women are put in the manly positions, whether it's financially, whether it's men just can't step up to the plate and do what they have to do, and or men is too caught up want to live this, I guess this YOLA mentality where you young and you do what you gotta do. You want to chill. You want to, have a good time. Life is about partying and living it up, spending money, etc. And women is more focused on, keeping the lights, keeping the bills, etc., etc. But let me make this clear that this paradigm shift that we are dealing with, we must understand that this power was given to the women by the adversary, and it's a reason behind that. You understand what I'm saying? The reason is Satan and those that follow him have an objective. The objective is to make sure that the black man is never in power. So you must psychologically break him down mentally, physically, emotionally, and in every state, in every aspect of that man's life, he's under attack. And now you have women now who are put in positions where they seem themselves being superior. And a lot of women, their reasoning is, listen, this is America. You need to do what you gotta do, and if you really wanted this, you would have been there. That's true, but you gotta also understand that the roles and the things that's given to women is not given to the man. Meaning that there's no equal opportunity when it comes to the order or the roles of a person in a household. Let me give you an example. When you watch today's movies, and I'm talking about modern day times, what do you see? You always see the woman, the successful one. She's successful. She got a great paying job. She went to college. She had a college degree. She's living her best life. And then when you look at the movie pertaining to the males, he's a hustler, he's a drug dealer, he's on the block, he's in the strip club. These are the things that subconsciously, this is what you call breaking down the roles mentally. Like, see, I'm giving these examples, and these examples is valid. Like, we can dispute that. You can watch every movie that there is right now, and you'll notice that when it comes to sisters, they get that push, they get that support. But when it comes to us, and even if they show the movies that show the man being successful, he's successful, but yet he's cheating on his wife, he's doing this, he's operating in an authoritative manner where she feels like she don't have no say, she don't have no this, she don't have no that. These are the things that's being displayed. So one of the main things that people need to understand is, going back to what I was saying, that a relationship comes with a partnership. The partnership means I'm coming to do this, you coming to do that. We come together and we create something out of this togetherness. Okay? I'm not gonna go biblically, because if you guys didn't see the episode that I did with my son, you should go check it out. It says, a godly life equals a healthy relationship. So you could go watch that on YouTube. Repent or Die podcast. Go on YouTube, type it in, and it's doing good numbers right now. So you could check that out. But back to this. Okay. So for the men, let me start with the men first. As men, we are given rules and obligations, rules and regulations that we must oblige by. Okay? And one of those things as being a man is being a man. Meaning, a woman is willing to be submissive. And I tell women this all the time. Be submissive to someone that's worth being submissive to. So men, if you want a woman to be submissive unto you, you have to carry those attributes of a man. Period. There's no half step in it. You have to take control. You know, you can give your woman certain things to do, but when it's all said and done, she's expecting you to hold the fort down. You know, and a lot of men is not following suit, and a lot of females, and this goes out to the females as well. A lot of females settle for these type of men and end up taking these manly roles, and then get mad when someone like myself say the things that I say. And I want to say get mad, but just having a disagreement. But you gotta understand, like I told a sis, I put another post up, and I said to her, as a man, men just want to be loved. We want to be appreciated. We want to be supportive. We want somebody to push us. You understand? And if you're dealing with a man that don't want to be a man, that want to act, that want to stay in that childish mentality, you need to get up out of there. Because there's 7.5 billion people on this earth. You're going to find that right one that's going to be a man, that's going to love you and take on the burden as a man, the role of a man, and honor that and have no problem in doing that. You understand? So sisters, if you find yourself a man and he just want to chill in the crib, play video games, or want to go out with his mans, and you know his price to fame is scamming, and you know hustling just to hustle. He's not investing. He's not trying to build an empire, build the wealth. He's not trying to maintain the house as far as pay the bills and stuff like that, and expect you to be the one doing that. Like, I know men that's like, yo, yeah, I'm at my shorty crib, yo, her house is nice, but you think you just gonna come in there and regulate? No, just not gonna happen. And if women is dealing with a man like that, I don't care how good the sex is, I don't care what this person bring to the table as far as physical attractions. If he's not stepping up to those mannerisms, you have an obligation to leave that. Now, granted, you can help that person and be like, look, I'm gonna help you. But if that man is not trying to be helped and is not trying to see the bigger picture, then sometimes you gotta put your pride aside, your self-esteem, and get yourself out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? The Most High made men to be men. You know, the woman was supposed to help the man. I don't care what the circumstances is. Yes, you might deal with a woman that makes the most money, but when she come home, she wanna come home and you just finished building something. You just finished putting this up. You did the cabinets. You did X, Y, and Z. You on the grind. Yeah, you got a dead paying job, but you taking your money. You investing, like you on that grind to achieve greatness. You make a promise. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, babes, yo, just bear with me. I'm gonna do whatever it takes for us to get right. That's all she needs to hear. She's gonna respect that, but she needs to see you doing the work. You understand? And a lot of people just don't understand that. So yes, so men has to step up to the plate and do what they have to do. You know, you put a child on this earth. You got to be a daddy. Can't be a part-time. You gotta be a full-time. Now, granted, if you with a baby moms that's giving children the power and not keeping the child in the child's place, or you just dealing with a baby mom that's just lost in the head and the child is just lost as well, that there's nothing you can do. You can only try your best. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. That's another topic in itself. But men, you gotta step up to the plate and realize that you're a man. Certain things, the Bible says when you was a child, you thought like a child. But when you became a man, you put away childish things. A lot of you dudes are growing up, becoming grown men physically, but mentally you still you still a child. You still want to live your second childhood. Dudes be 40 years old wanna dress like they 20. pants sagging and all of that, be in a club, want to go in a club, still chasing cheeks, still chasing women. Like, yeah, I need her, I need her. Like, come on, these are childish things. These are childish behaviors. And women is starting to get fed up, man. Women are starting to get fed up. And it is you guys' fault. You know, it's you guys' fault. And yes, I know, you know, when you go outside, the temptations is real, but that's what comes with being an alpha. You got to be able to be like, nah, I'm good. You got to think. You got to think things through. Like, nah, I ain't going to even risk this. I ain't going to take those chances and risk, you know, cheating on my woman and then I'll lose her for a 10-minute fear, because your nut is going to only be 10 minutes. And after that, she's going to go on and live her best life, right? Now, let me go to the women's now. Ladies, like I said before, if you're dealing with a man and he's not trying to elevate himself and be better, no matter what the circumstances is, if he's operating like a child and you're dealing with a child, CPS should be called on your ass, because you're not being a wife, you're being a parent to an adult. That's insanity. That's crazy. You need to seek help. Excuse me. You need to seek help. You understand? You can't be in a relationship with somebody and that person refuse to mature, refuse to do daddy duties, refuse to do husband duties. You know what I'm saying? When you in your 30s, you can't be dealing with nobody and he's only talking about, yeah, that's my girl. We're not doing that. It's when you reach a certain age, is listen, are you gonna be my man? Are you gonna be my husband? Or are you just gonna be somebody I'm talking to? And if it's not working, then I ain't wasting my time. A lot of you females don't wanna be lonely. Y'all don't wanna be that old lady with the cats. And you won't be that if you don't have that mentality. You will seek the right one. You just gotta be patient, you know? Sometimes the Most High will drop it right in front of your eyes. You would never notice. You would never think it would be this person out of all people that would be the one. That would be the one for you. Just won't. We just got this high expectations and we got this desire and certain qualifications that we look into a man. Whether he got to be fit, tall, he got to be handsome, bald-headed, muscular. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's not what it is. Sometimes you need to find a regular man and you help him get to what you need him to be. You understand? But women, on the real, you got to be submissive, man. You got to be submissive. You have to play your role, no matter what it is. A real man is not going to marry a non-submissive woman. It's just not going to work. And those are the women that end up being lonely. Because when you're not submissive and you find a submissive man, guess what? You're going to end up not sitting well with him, because something's not going to feel right. Spiritually, it's not going to feel right. Guess what's going to happen? Y'all going to break up. And then you're going to continue going from dick to dick, Tom, Dick, and Harry, Richard, and Bobby, until you find that right one. And guess what? It might already be too late. It might be. Let's keep it 100. A lot of you women y'all gonna grow old single. Your child is gonna literally be your male companion. And it's the truth. It's because women refuse to be submissive. And like I said, I already gave my thoughts of the men. So I don't want to make it seem like it's just the woman. It's all of us. It's a collective. It's a collective thing. It's a collective situation. We got to come in this collectively. This is a partnership. A relationship is a partnership, and a relationship needs to have conversation and dialogues and things to build upon and say, look, this is what I'm bringing to the table. This is what I need. Are you able to provide this for me? If he says sure, you hold him to it. You let him know, listen, you said this. If you break one of these, I'm obligated to breach the contract and move on. Are you willing to do that? But the ladies got to be submissive. The ladies got to play their part, man. The ladies got to play their part. Yeah, a relationship is based on love, trust, communication, and of course, God. All of these factors is very, very important in a relationship, because if you don't have the foundation of these simple morals, Satan is gonna come in there. He's gonna destroy, as you see going on within our household. The quote unquote black people of color, are the only ones that has more, single parent households than anybody else. Facts. We got more baby mamas than anybody else. We out here wilding. And we all suffer from it. I suffer from it. Every single one of us suffer from it. But it can't change. It can't be done. It can't be fixed. It only is gonna be fixed as everybody agree to play their position. You gotta play your part. Let me play my part. I'ma play it. You play yours. We pull it together. We make a championship team. Think about it. Think about it. That's just my viewpoints on stuff like this. And I didn't get to where I'm at right now with the consciousness and the mental understanding of a relationship until I had my relationship with the Most High. Until I found God and started reading the scriptures and started understanding certain things, I didn't have that understanding. And this is my testimony. I was just like every other brother, just out here wilding, styling, flying. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't worried about none of that. We were trying to do what we do, But then as you get older, as you start seeking and you find him, the scripture says, seek me and you shall find me. When you find him, he gives you literally a blueprint on how to operate as a man. As a man. And a lot of us is not on that type of time because the separation from God. TV, money, drugs, these are the things that became our gods, Sports, these are the things that men has been putting their focus on, and not put their focus on the things that matter, like the Most High, like the wife, like the children. I seen grown men like probably in their 40s, late 40s, going on 50, checking out girls that's in they 18, 19, 20, especially when it's hot outside. Men can't keep their eyes to themselves, checking out little girls. And and listen, even with you females, like, y'all shouldn't be coming outside like that, man. This rebellious, I'm showing my legs, it's my body, I do whatever I want. I gotta kill that, man, because you're gonna turn on the wrong dude. There's stalkers out here. There's stalkers, there's rapists. Okay? And they feed on young girls. They prey on young women. It's true. Young, beautiful, black, quote unquote black, gorgeous Israel woman. They feed on that. So you don't fall for the okie doke, man. Put some clothes on, man. You could put on a nice dress and something. You could look presentable. You don't gotta look like a sex object. That's another topic that I gotta talk about, but I'm gonna save that for another one. You understand? But women gotta be submissive. Men gotta step up to the plate. Women don't know what a real man is because society don't display real men when it comes to people of color. That's why a lot of women now start dealing with dudes outside of their race, because they feel like people outside of their race step up and do manly things. When you watch these movies, you see the Caucasian white man. He's doing whatever he's doing, taking care of the family. He's working. He bring home the groceries. He's doing this. He's fixing. He's doing this. And then when you look at our situation, like I said, we playing video games. Dude's playing 2K. Dude got a whole YouTube channel, just playing video games. And he like, yeah, I came home from work and then, I gotta play the game. Like, it's cool, but bro, not in these times, man. For a black man, we can't afford to be wasting time sitting down playing games, man. The game that we should be playing is the game that we're in. You know what I'm saying? And this is the game of life. You know, that's the only game. And sisters want a real man. Sisters want to come home and feel comfortable and feel protected and be like, all right, when I come home, I'm going to come home to something real. Women don't want to come home to this fugazi nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So think about that, man. I'm going to leave it as that, man. Women got to be submissive. Men got to step up to the plate. There's a partnership in a relationship. Ooh. There's a partnership in a relationship. Fire. We'll put that on a t-shirt. All right? But it's your boy Jones, man. Support the movement, man. Repent or die. You know, we in here, man. It's the only thing y'all need to be a part of, right? Round of applause. Support it, man. Support the brand. And to the sister Island Beauty 85, man. Soul love. You know, you can always reach out to me. That goes for all my sisters. Y'all can always reach out to me. I'm here to hear your side of the story, because all I can give is a testimony for me and what us as men go through. And I want to know what you females go through and help us fix the situation. Help us understand where you come from so we can draw the line and end up fixing this problem. Because if anybody needs fixing on this earth right now, it's people of color. You understand? So I'm gonna leave it as that. I hope you guys tune in next, Saturday. I'm gonna put in the podcast. We working. ROD, man. It's your boy June, man. You see the bread? We ain't had like swim with, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.